right there with Michael Parsons' production. So I'm telling you, listen to me. You're not listening. Go talk to your team and tell them they need to prepare for a winter. It's coming. You gotta have it. Yeah, just don't be mad. Shit, man. What's his name? No, I think this is exactly what you guys need to do for real, for real. Cooper Rush. No, listen to me. The running game is there. You need to run the ball. But when Dak is out there, they're not going to run the ball. They're not going to do it.
What's the secret?
And that's never going to change. But with this nigga right now, they're running the ball. I said that's what they need to be doing. I mean, from a standpoint of me loving football, listen, I hate you guys, but I love football. This is what you need to be doing. Yeah, but y'all pay him too much, so it's too late. You can't keep saying that because he has the money now. I'm gonna get hurt every year. Not worth it. Yes, he does. Yo, no, he gets hurt every year. He doesn't, bro. He don't be getting hurt being the man. Niggas be getting hurt.
What's up, Clipper Nation? We here day one, media day. Let's get this over with and fly to Vegas. See this mini mic from my hands. What's up, Clipper Nation?
It's so dry, man. It's funny. Nah, no. That's a cancer. You guys don't fucking need to do to yourselves, man. That dude on his own agenda, and that's cool, man, and good for him. Good for him. But nah, nah. No, they don't. No, they don't, bro. No, they don't, bro. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Listen to me. Working out is going to the Super Bowl, bro. It didn't work out. It didn't, bro. That's the problem. We're all so accustomed to thinking that, just because we won more games than the Redskins, no, bro, win everything. That's why I don't be getting mad at these 1 and 2 like these years because for if we ain't going for the biggest shit, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But I'm telling you, them Eagles are that, bro. All right. No, they don't. No, they don't. Dog, listen, they are sharp on all sides of the fucking field, bro. They're good. That's a good team. It's a really good team.
Some PGs in there too. Then whenever this guy right here, the Claw, give me some shoes, I might throw some New Balances in there. Hey Claw. Hey Claw. Claw.
Oh, some New Balances for sure. You gotta spread out your collection a little bit. They Kobe's though, so you good.
Oh, yeah. Save that one. That's gonna be good. I haven't even been home. How was that? Talk to me about it. How much butt did you eat on that boat? What that guy do? Y'all brought the kids with y'all? Oh, never mind. That you ain't getting no alone time for real. Mm. Yeah. Did they have drinks on the boat at least? No. Oh, nice. You got to pay for the food too?
We are just
Oh,
inside the Beltway, about 10
I
miles
call it
east of the
better
Capitol
because a girl I know she be getting the alcohol package too. So
Straight
she,
ahead, we've got a good one on
yeah.
tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Hey, you got to show me about that because I would want to bring other stuff. If you understand what I'm saying. Yeah.
Watson off play action.
Oh.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off of play action, it's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Miserable start here in the opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly they're still short for 4th. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Customer service and shit. That's dope.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
And incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Hal throwing on 3rd down here. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
Oh, you got to pick that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Ah!
And
Fuck.
this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Okay.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even...
Come on, Sam.
Picked off by Brent Delpit, and he is going to get this one back to the 20.
Oh, this fucking dude.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defense.
Fucking shit, man.
Browns touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdowns.
Sam threw that shit right to him.
Watson, and the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
That shit's so stupid, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, here's Henry. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
Oh, he fucking cocksucker, bro.
His first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Second down for Howell.
Yo, this nigga is missing passes.
Hurst, former first-round pick.
Bro, what the fuck is he doing?
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available.
He's not well defended, bro. I'm fucking dotting his eyes out. This is some real crazy ass shit, man. That's so unfortunate.
On third down, Henry.
That's crazy, bro.
Yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That is so fucking nuts.
Fourth down, Howell. Tries to force it in.
Dog.
It's intercepted.
This motherfucker is literally throwing him the ball.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie. And his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go through the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point is the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Henry up the middle. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
What the fuck, bro?
Coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this Browns defense stands tall. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Wentz to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Wentz now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Inside handoff, Henry. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Pushes him over. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's got Hurst, his tight end.
Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
Into the red zone, Wentz.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So we have come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Shoves him aside. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 52 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A pivot and a give to Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Off tackle left with Henry. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect in setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so you can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On fourth down, Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Back to throw, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare. Here we go.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
14-82-14.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Wentz. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Washington. Kendrick Bourne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Watson. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long.
On play action, they'll throw. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A first down carry for Henry. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, it's Henry.
168 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Again to Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Browns drive about to get started. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The York on now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Browns, they avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year.